I witnessed, recorded, and produced these videotapes of the Washington, D.C. hearing. Their authenticity is above question.
This is produced as part of the ongoing work on the website, thewaythetruthandthelife.net.
This is a hearing about the government licensing the electrocution of people to cause grand mal seizures. Think of the millions of dollars, taxpayers' money, spent to pay psychiatrists and their supporters and for the worldwide travel in putting this conference together, while the victims and opponents had to pay their own way.
Who has not spoken yet? Our colleague.
My name is Leonard Roy Frank, San Francisco, and Monday I addressed the panelists. I'd like to support the statement by the psychologist from Maryland regarding the tests that are under scrutiny here. They're not really at all sensitive to the real losses that people with catch-shock treatment experience. Myself had a lot of it. I can tell you, I've been sitting here for almost 2 hours now, going over in my mind the different points that I would like to raise and the difficulty that I have in getting them together to even stand up to this microphone because of the injury that has been done my brain. That's never going to show up on any test. And that's the experience of hundreds of thousands of human beings over the years who've had electroshock. You're not testing for it. You have not heard and received any documentation affirming the effectiveness and safety of electroshock. And here you are supporting it without the double-blind studies that even the scientists you should require before you would endorse such a procedure as electroshock. You are endorsing something that has been experienced by hundreds of thousands of human beings as the most horrible things in their lives, the things that have reduced their quality of life and have made them less effective as human beings, and made it more difficult for them to stand up in situations like this to protest about the continuation of this barbaric treatment. You know, looking back on this maybe 2 or 3 or 5, 10 years from now, when it is recognized by everyone that electroshock was a monstrosity, you people are going to be looked upon as those who endorsed this procedure. And you came up with some technical findings about this and such and such and such should be done, when the whole issue is at stake here of brain damage and of the reducing of the quality of life for hundreds of thousands of human beings, and you're not dealing with that at all, hardly. Think about what you're doing. Think about your association with this kind of endorsement. And what it means to so many people.
We have 7 minutes more before we have to go. I will give you
One electroshock treatment can equal the energy of 3 pistol shots to the head.
Dr. Rose accepted 2 pieces of literature for reference. I hope you might make copies available for the panel. We're talking about having a police factor information on the device and what we're using. And the one copy is the Thymatron, the brochure on a single sheet handout on the Thymatron pulse ECT device. And in there it shows the physical characteristics. I also included a current Winchester ammunition catalog because it shows the energy with which the bullets have. But running this machine at its maximum brings 201 joules of energy. That is 148 foot-pounds. If you're interested in actually understanding, like the truth in lending and what they're talking about, 1 joule is 0.07376 foot-pounds. But what this means is this device, when operated at its maximum capacity, will lift a 1-pound weight 148.7 feet. The energy contained in that is equivalent to 3 25-caliber pistol slugs. Now that is just pure factor data. To give that lifting of 1 pound energy equivalence in informed consent, how could you not do that? And if you're going to give a procedure, the total energy and the total time are the physical parameters that characterize the device. How could you not include that information, and if a doctor prescribes a drug, he has to record the prescription. Why isn't the total time and the total energy recorded? This has been an experimental hazardous device for years now. Why hasn't this information been gathered that we could be talking with concrete, objective facts rather than subjective opinions of psychiatrists and patients?
One electroshock treatment can equal the energy of 3 pistol shots to the head.
All right, out with your gun. Out with your gun.
Okay, this won't hurt. It'll be over in just a moment.
Uh-huh. What's that?
Conductant.
Oh, dab will do you. Right, Mr. Jackson?
Open your mouth.
What's that?
This will keep you from biting your tongue.
Well,
Now just bite down on it. That's right. Just bite down. Now bite down on it.
good. Are you ready? Here we go.